I ain't gonna lie, I'm proud of you so much because you really could have crashed out. You know, you really could have took it there, but you didn't take it there. You know, you slowed it down. You kept your peace. You kept your integrity. You stayed down. You didn't let all the, you didn't let the pressure get to you. You didn't let it fold you, bro. You stayed down with your boundaries. See, your enemy, all he needs is you. He needs you to waste one more year. Think about how fast the time is going. You finally got the mission. Now he's trying to slow you down, bro. So don't fall for it. You know what falling for it look like. See, when you're elevating, your nervous system gets tested. It has to, bro. That's where the expansion is at. You know, you got to get your nervous system up. So the goal of the surprise attack is simple, bro. All it has to do is just make you react. That's all it does. It makes you lose your rhythm. You try to see if you're gonna lose the rhythm, if it can get you off your feet, make you abandon every good thing you were about to do. Make you just try to forget everything. Has that ever happened to you? And most people fail right here. They do. Because their body go in survival mode. You go in straight survival mode. Their heart start racing. They start breathing. They get the like you know what I'm saying, the crazy thoughts. Everything starts speeding up. Bro, and it's like they match the chaos. Like somebody come at you, you get turned. If somebody come yelling at you, you start yelling. And that's where you lose at every time. But let me tell you, bro, you don't win by overpowering the moment. You win by regulating yourself, you know, the inside of you. So you see these brakes right here? Bro, you gotta hit the brakes out of nowhere. You gotta be ready to slam on the brakes instead of slam on the gas. Oh, that's you got to do that by breathing slow. Breathe slow, deep. You know, let your body know like you're not in danger. It's just noise. It just got loud. You straight. Then you do something powerful about it. You know, you'd be like, but say less, okay? You know, whatever you do, don't defend yourself in the heat of the moment. In the heat of confusion, when things is crazy, don't defend yourself. Don't over-explain. Don't chase. Don't try to get clarity. Man, it's chaotic, man. Silence is your shield. It's a tornado. You cannot do nothing about it. You got to be silent because attack was never about, you know, you or the issue. It was all about momentum. It was a spiritual attack. And here's the part that cuts, that hurts. See, if you were not about to grow, they wouldn't have even shown up. They wouldn't have even shown up. See, the bomb only drops where, let me tell them, where there's something valuable being built there. If there's nothing valuable being built there, why would a spiritual bomb be coming and getting dropped on you? So instead of reacting, just smile internally, because now you know that you're about to level up. You know, calm people, they're the only people that win surprise attacks. Disciplined people, they're the only ones survive the ambushes because they be down and ready. They be, you know, they're ready for it. And that's what you got to be. That's all you got to do. And think about these people who they get used for these surprise attacks. They're always somebody weak. It's always somebody vulnerable. So you could tell. So you're just instantly off the rip be like, oh yeah, I'm finna level up again. Because they're using them. The weakest one out the clique, out the crew. The weakest one out the family, whatever. The weakest one in the job. It always be the weakest link that try you. Because they're the most reactive. They're the most reactive, bro, sis. So pay attention to that. If you understand what I'm saying, man, it's adding value to your life. You feel me? Put a heart there, man. Like the video, hype the video. You know, and if you're in a dire situation and you need somebody to talk to, man, link in the bio, you could talk to me. We can have an hour conversation, whatever. Man, I'm here for the community, here to help fix the community, man. Soul searching, man. Y'all go crazy, man. Hey. See, God got you in isolation right now. You know, don't look at it like a punishment. Like, this is really a blanket of grace. Like, he literally hiding you right now. He's hiding you, just putting you up. You know, all that dramatic situation that had to happen where the people had left, or the money got took, or the car flipped and it crashed. It had to happen. The overdose, the hospitalization. This had to happen. It's speeding up your destiny. It's positioning you and putting you in the right place for your destiny. See, everything that happened to you and was happening in the past for you, that was just a battlefield. That was just that was just a training ground. And some of those situations that you was in, that was just a full war. You know, you were slaying dragons and demons, and God had you so covered you don't even understand. The people that you love, who betrayed you, bro, them folk was the dragons and the demons, bro. And you was slaying them so good, you was in their heart, bro. That's why your enemies love you so much. That's why you love your enemies so much. See, you and your enemies created a bond. And you helped them so much, and they helped you so much. They made you so strong, and you made them so strong. You actually made them believe in God. Seeing you come up, seeing you transform, seeing you come from the fire, seeing you come from the ashes, seeing you wake up, come out those cars. Yeah, when it was flipped over, the car was flipped over, and you still got out the car. When they poisoned you and left you for dead, and they ran your pockets, ran your socks, and you still got out the car. When the truck came and hit you, and it happened, and you still got out the car. I don't even got to keep going and keep telling you how many times you got out that car. Because you know you like to buy cars and have different cars and flex cars, and the enemy be thinking you a star. So they try to steal your star. Because they don't see how you be making it so far. They don't only see how you be doing it. They set all the booby traps, and you just be skipping over it like it's just. And then you be coming back and celebrating with these folks. With all the love. Not knowing every hug that they give you was fake. But they kind of admire you. They don't know how to feel about that. But it kind of got you kind of so thrilled because you love the people who hate you. And anybody who doesn't hate you, you don't love them. And you gotta fix that. I don't know who this is for. This might not be for you. But that was for somebody. And it's good to love your enemy because that's what saves you. That's what blesses you. And you don't even be knowing that. So you think you alone, you think you by yourself. Let me tell you, God is finally putting the right people in your life. He's setting up the stages. He's setting it up because you got integrity. You do the right thing when no one's looking. So you deserve sovereignty. So be patient, because the person that gonna love you and treat you how you need to be treated, God is working on them right now. And he's putting them in your path. And the way you're gonna find them is by staying down and keep doing what you're doing. And you're gonna look up, it's gonna be right there. But it's gonna be on the way to you doing what you're doing. You can't have no days off. You gotta be consistent every day, because it's gonna be in line with that. You're gonna see the opportunity. And it's gonna be out of place. Like, what's that right there? What's that right there? Because you're so on point, you're so consistent. Anything that's Just like somebody who work at a temp service job, they know every car in the parking lot. They know every car in the parking lot. But soon as a different car in the parking lot comes, they know who car it is. They know everything about. And that's how you gonna find your opportunities. And that's how you gonna meet your people, your tribe. You gonna see them eyed. You gonna snatch them up. Come on, come on, come on. It's gonna happen just like that. But you gotta stay aligned. Say it with me. I will stay aligned. Declarate it. Proclamate it. Stamp it. I will stay aligned. Stay aligned, bro. Stay down. Stay lifting the reps. And squeeze the chest in when you do it. Keep the form right. So you ain't gotta do it again. And don't be sloppy. Just keep doing it regular. Right hand layup. Just keep it simple. Just score every day. Just keep scoring. See, you gotta build you first. You gotta grow you first. You gotta grow you more. God is not punishing you by keeping you alone. He's making sure nobody messes up your home, your house, your mind, your structure. A person like you get too happy. Next thing you know, you start bending rules, bending foundations. You did that last time. Am I lying? Okay then, so think about that. The fact that you yearning, you right there at the verge of changing, growing something. But don't give in, bro. Don't turn around. If you turn around, you might walk into a trap door. Hey, Soul Searcher, man. Link in the bio. Go crazy, man. Hey. See, that's your biggest weakness, though, bro. Like, you don't be wanting to let things go so you can get the deck shuffled. See, you gotta let things go so the real reality God can shuffle the deck and give you some new cards. You know, that's why you're in the same loop, in the same pattern, going through the same cycle. But grace be saving you. Grace. And when things fall apart, that's grace too. Job not going your way, or you not getting a certain job, or you not, having success in it with a certain relationship. A lot of those things are grace, because the little things would have went out how you wanted it to go out, because you can't see. The devil's so sneaky, you can't see the whole plan, the whole big picture. So you end up getting, slayed. You end up getting devoured. He eats you alive. Right? He don't even chew you up, he just eats you alive. While you still thinking you doing your own thing. You in his mouth the whole time. Bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, then you gotta get out his mouth. With the instar, the compass within you. But ain't nobody gonna be there, bro. And I'm telling you, when these people, attacker, bro, whoever these people, I'm telling you, these people, I don't know where they coming from, bro. But when these people lure you into these tunnels, into these decisions, to these choices that push you in these loopholes of your destiny that, oh man, it just makes you crash. It ends it. That's why you gotta constantly look at yourself in the mirror. You gotta constantly remind yourself, what am I doing it for? What am I doing, and what am I doing it for, bro? You gotta constantly do it. You have to. Cause that eats you alive, you won't even know it. By the time you realize it, it's so hard to get out. It's so hard to get out. Bro, don't follow these people, bro. They doing it wrong, bro. I'm telling you, they doing it wrong, bro. Don't you feel the conviction? Don't you feel it in your spirit? Don't you feel it in your heart to move around? Don't you feel it? Man, you got to feel it, man. You had to feel it, man. You know, it's like he ended up putting you in a booby trap where you will take anything, and if you don't stand on your business, you don't stand on your boundaries, but you don't, have faith that other things are available, that greater things are coming. It's gonna be hard to make it, bro, with just willpower alone. Especially since you playing in the dragon, playing inside the dungeon with the dragon. A lot of y'all folks is playing with the dragon. The dragon's so smooth. Got a nice deep voice, look good. You know what you like. Know the whole scripture, know everything that you know. Everything, bro. I better be careful, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Them folk don't walk the walk. They don't walk what they talk, man. Folk, you need to look at them folk with their eyes up. With that left eye like that. I'm telling you. Hey, man. I got the bags out right now. Going stupid, man. The best yet to come. Link in the bio. Want to donate to the channel, man? Cash App. $, INSTAR28. That's in the bio. Everything in the bio, man. Be careful, man. Don't let them folk eat you alive. They're trying to do it. See, to fix the situation that you have with the drama freaks, you must recognize who these people are and what they want from you. See, they don't want peace. No. They don't even want peace for themselves. They want stimulation. They want action. See, drama makes them feel alive. And they don't feel alive unless something is going wrong. And they don't even understand that themselves. So, what do they do? Let me tell you what they do. See, they create drama. They only pick up on drama patterns. When you observe things, you might see the good in things, but when they observe things, they see drama. Ways they can poke at you, trigger you. So what they do, they purposely misinterpret you. They purposely gaslight you. They purposely make jokes about things that you find disrespectful. They bring up old stuff. They might bring up your past of how, them left you, or relationship, or things you don't got that they haven't, or, And then they might ghost you, try to act distant to make you chase them. But the whole time they're putting on a show that's really just watching your reaction, just to see how you move, your facial expression, because that feeds their appetite. Your reaction. That's the reward. That settles their soul. That makes them feel good about their day for some reason. So when you think you're giving them clarity or dropping gems on them, or you're thinking you're defending yourself, you ever notice how they look at you and smile? See, When you started to be quiet and stop explaining yourself, they hated that about you. Because they like to control your validation. They want to be the one to give you validation. They're the one who they want you to come to them and ask them, you like my outfit? You like my hair? Do you think I have to apply for this job? Do you think I have to do this in my life? They want you to ask them that. But once you stop feeding them, the drama freak inside of them came out. See, the arguments y'all had was never for truth. It was for control over your soul. And what they got out of it, they got energy out of it. They got their confidence out of it. And if you messed around and gave them folks emotion, any type of emotional reaction, they win. That's why you feel depleted. That's why you feel lost. That's why you feel drained. So, let me tell you what to do. When the drama freaks approach you, just slow down for a second. Just slow down for a second. When they say something that hits you, that hurts your ego, that make you feel down, that make you get an emotional reaction that you want to just cuss out and lash out, don't react. Just pause. Just be like, what they trying to do? And you can get that spirit to just pause. That's your power. Stop explaining yourself in circles. You don't have to explain yourself in circles anymore. Trying to prove people wrong. Trying to prove people who you are. Look at what it's costing you. You don't get no peace from that. And understand this. They're going to always mix your words up. So if you say what you meant what you said, and that's it. You ain't got to say nothing else. It's straight silence. When you put the boundary out there, when they don't respect it, you get quiet. When you don't get quiet, your boundaries just got chewed up, swallowed up, stepped on. And now you in a trap. You just walked in another trap. Let me say it clearly. When you don't get silent after someone crosses your boundary, you're stepping into a trap that you will be continued to be triggered. Understand, man. This is not an accident, man. These people be practicing on you, studying you. So are you disciplined? Can you control your emotions? Can you stay calm when they're trying to crash you out? And the drama freak, bro, all they doing is you driving your own car. They in the passenger seat, trying to take the wheel, bro. Sometimes you gotta stiff arm them. Sometimes you gotta kick them out the car. I know you love them though. So just be quiet. Cause if you get quiet, they'll see car drive just fine without them. Soul Searcher, man. Keep it simple, man. Keep it simple. Because I'm telling you, if you escalate with them, you will regret. You will be disciplined by your anger. Your anger will give you consequences. You never can win an argument with a drama freak. Never, bro. Never. But your reaction can make you or break you. Gone, man. You go crazy, man. Y'all stay blessed, man. Don't let nobody get to you, man. You know you got this. And shout out to everybody showing love, man. And if you in your wilderness season, you feel alone, don't worry, bro. Everything's coming along. God's orchestrating the right people. He putting them around. Just be patient. It's coming. Promise. Y'all like, share, subscribe to the video, man. Link in the bio. Clothes available now. You want this shirt? Go to the link in the bio. You're going crazy. Tribe. Hey, these people are playing games in your face. They ain't expect you to say nothing about it. They just expect you just to let it slide like normal people do, or like you always been do. But when you decided not to let it slide this time, that's when everything changed for them. That's when everything started to go your way. You know, you started to make them better. You started to understand every time I try to buy a new car and go the same way that it wasn't working out. You seen things changing. You understood the patterns, but they didn't understand the patterns. They tried to keep forcing things that wasn't working. They tried to keep fixing things that wasn't meant to be fixed. And that led them to their destruction. But when you seen things not working, that's when you bailed out. That's when you stopped. And that's when you were smarter. And that's when you got your second chance. But it was never easy. You had to earn every single thing back. You had to give up every single thing that you got from your left hand and give it to your right. You had to cut your right hand off. And give up everything to get back in line with God. So you did that. And you realized that it's not that bad. The fire that you were heading to, the destruction that you was on the way to, would have been way hotter, way worse if you wouldn't have stopped in time. So when I'm here today and telling you, you did it. And let me tell you, you're not alone. People going through the same thing. Because the time is coming. Where you're going to have to pick a side of who you're going to serve. And there are people out here right now telling you, planting seeds in you. But you keep ignoring the water that's putting on these seeds. If you keep ignoring them, the destruction that happens to your life will be only on you. Nobody else. And don't you see the wrath already? Chosen one. I'm so serious. Everybody who has something to do with your demise, or had any type of ill will, evil intentions towards you, look what's happening to them. And it hurts your soul. It makes you kind of sad because, like, dang, boy, they get it the worst way. And the thing about it, you fell in love with your enemies because they made you so strong. It's kind of like Batman and the Joker. They need each other. And thanks to the people who are attacking you, you learn how to pay Connect 4 just a little bit better, just because the pain that they inflicted upon you. And if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be fought like that. Because you needed people to test you. You needed them tests. But now you're realizing now these are the only people that were there to test you. And you're sharing what they're getting for testing you. your enemy? Do you love your enemy? When you love your enemy, you put hot coals on their head. And they love that about you. All the people that hurt you, when will you love them? Can you pass that test? Can you give them a gift? Can you replant the seed? Can you pull the seed out of revenge? Plant them a seed of love. Because that what heals their pain. See, the drama addict, they didn't really care about making you mad. See, making you mad just, it gave them energy. Triggering you gave them energy. You understand? So they harvest, they siphon your energy because they don't want to go work out. They don't want to care about the truth. They don't want to understand you. They don't want nothing to make sense. They just want you to look crazy. They just want no reactions out of you. They want to know that they can pull your strings. Everything you went through was your training ground. You good, man. You're like, hey, man. Bro, all you do is talk about drugs all the time, bro. You just drug talk. All you do is talk about drugs. When you gonna talk about something else, bro? Like every time I come around, you talk about drugs all the time. I ain't gonna lie, that day changed my life, bro. I was like, dang, he right. All I do is talk about that. Like, bro, you right, bro. And he was super street. But he was driving trucks and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, you just never know. You know, one conversation, one video, one thing that you're doing could change somebody's life, bro. Impact somebody's life, bro. And that's what you've been doing. So that's why God has grace on you. That's why, you know, even though the world don't want to give you a second chance, God is gonna give you a second chance. You know, you're growing, man. You're growing. You know, he redug the soil. You was a ugly sunflower seed you was the ugliest sunflower that was standing tall. You was standing tall, you was standing on 10. You know, you was shriveled up. Everything was, you didn't have no color no more. But God pulls you out the ground, push you to the side, fix the soil, put new soil around you, planted you, rerooted you, and you're growing. See, you growing, but I know it hurts though. Like the growth, the process hurts. It hurts. A lot of stuff is trying to get you. It's trying to get you. See, it likes your nutrients. Your nutrients what makes you strong. What makes you grow like that. They don't have the nutrients. So they have to politely steal it from you. And they're in your garden. They're in your garden right now as we speak, around you. While you're trying to grow. There is no growing in peace. There is no growing in peace. You know, It's physical. It's intense. It's from spiritual to material to right here. You're growing into the physical world. Like, you're physically growing into, you look different every day. I don't know who this is for. You look different every day. I see you. I'm telling you. They're never gonna tell you. So they just quietly steal all your minerals, your nutrients from you, because it's making them strong. And you know, this how you know they're doing it. Because they don't even know they're doing it, because they'll tell you like, I feel so strong now, I feel the greatest. And then you're like, well, I don't feel like that when I'm talking to you. You talk to me, you make me. You start to understand that. You start to understand you make people feel bigger who they are. You make people become themselves. But then after you do that, it's like, I don't feel how you feel. I'm not turned up now. I'm turned, matter of fact, I've turned down a little bit now. Can I have that back, please? They don't give it back. They take more of it. And that what determines how much you grow. If you grow up or you just stay stagnant. It's a lot of people who just, they go up, but then they just stay stagnant. They stay stuck. It's what it is. And you can see this every type of way. Look at your body. You've been working on your weights. But you good though. You doing great. Gotta go crazy, man. Link in the bio. If you want to grow, if you need this growth shirt, hit me up. Link in the bio. I got you. Hey, Soul Surge, huh? And the sooner you understand, bro, you're not allowed to grow in peace. You're not gonna be, you're not alone. Like, bro, it's raccoons, it's all type of different type of insects, bugs, critters that are always coming into your garden, bro, trying to destruct your home, anything that you build. Pay attention to that. I'm telling you, if you let them get in, if you even give them access, they'll stay there forever. Forever. So be careful, bro. Be careful. Because one false move can mess up the whole legacy. The bloodline, that's what they want. See, they don't understand how special you is, how much grace you have over your life. But even though you got that much grace over your life, still don't try it. Don't try it. Your gut, it has a feeling, it makes, next time you get a gut feeling where you feel like a tingling sensation from right here, right there, going down your stomach like that, think about what's happening. What decision is happening? You might be finna cut somebody off, and then that's you get that gut feeling. And you like, what is it saying right then and there? When you felt that, when you felt the thing go down, what is it? If you can pause yourself and think about like, oh, okay, I just felt that. What are you telling me to do? It just said do it. It just said do it. It just said do it, bro. You were supposed to do it. You didn't do it. You're supposed to press the button. The red button. You didn't do it, bro. consequences. Grace. You know that's not up from you to decide. But if I was in your situation, I just keep working. Hey man, Soul Search, man, y'all go crazy, man. Links in the bio. Y'all want to support the channel, what I got going on, man. Soul Search, and hey. Bro, it's a new test you failing now. You know, you gotta pay attention because this test, it make you think that you winning. It make you think that you having your way. The reason it make you think you having your way because, you know, you control this test. You choose how deep you let the parasites get in your heart, get in your body. You actually get to choose the parasite in this test. That's crazy, ain't it? Yes, chosen. You get to choose the parasite. And you get to allow it to leech on to you. But this time, it doesn't have to hurt you this time. It could actually, you could use it for your good. But as soon as you see it start to steal your blood and suck your energy and, you know, start playing defense on you, start blocking your threes and start getting in the way and start juking, you know. And the funny thing about this new type of player that comes in the way, that comes to stop you, they act like they're playing on your team. They act like they're playing on your team. And the parasite, it's in your body. You know, it's in your cells, it's in your organs, but the thing about it, if you mess around and get addicted to it, ooh, it's gonna be so hard to get that parasite out your body. It's gonna be so hard because you're gonna be obedient to it at your own will. Because you want it. And that's when it start to take over. It start to consume you from the inside out. Bro, and that's the worst thing that can happen to you. That's the worst thing that can happen to a garden. Have you ever seen fruit like in a garden and then you see like holes in the watermelon, holes in the fruit? Well, that's because some bugs done got inside the watermelon and they done sucked the watermelon. So when you cut the watermelon open, it's gonna look white as red. It's supposed to look all the way red, but it's gonna look white as red. I wish I had a watermelon for you. And you will see it cut open and you was like, dang, it sucked all the juice out of it. See, that's what these people, that's what these folks are trying to do to you. Because they know they cannot stop you growing to a nice fruit. So they trying to suck the juices inside of you. Suck the juices outside of you. They trying to suck them out of you. And feast for themselves. This is discernment, bro. This is discernment. See, the thing about it though, famo, let me tell you this. Real talk. Let me tell you this. These people are gonna wonder, how do you know things? How do you know this? How do you know that? And you try to, you put little bait out there, you put little stuff out there, and next thing you know, they falling for it every single time, bro. And then they're asking you, how do you know these things? And you're doing good by not telling them how you know things. And not telling them what you know. You're doing great about that. But the thing is, though, see, they see you with the naked eye, so they gotta wait on the blood to drip to move. See, you don't see with the naked eye, you see with a spiritual eye. So you don't have to wait until everything to crash down for you to move out the way. But if you keep playing with that fire. You keep playing with the fire. I'm telling you, bro, sis, you're gonna get burnt with it, bro. You're gonna get burnt with it, bro. It's gonna be hot, scorching. Yeah, God got you. Yeah, you got the grace, but you gotta stop it, bro. I don't know what this is for. It has to stop now. You had your fun, you did what you had to do, but everything else is propaganda, it's fake, bro. Listen, sis, listen. These people know your God. They speak the same thing. And they're trying to use it to manipulate you because they know your frequency has gotten higher. You don't got so turned up. So you cannot let your heart away so easy. Blessings in disguise. You got to pay attention. They can feel your shift. And they always pointing it out. And that's how, like, why are they always pointing out when you shifting? Because they want to control it. They want to put strings on you. And they want to control when you shift. But when you shift and you move in your heart, and you move, you pull away, they feel it instantly. That's why they ask you, why you acting like this? Why you acting like that? Why you doing this? Why you doing that? They get to asking why? That's what your attackers are doing to you. It could be a family member, a spouse, significant other, somebody at the job, a friend. They feel you shifting and they're asking why it is. Why that? Testing your boundaries, testing your patience, testing your time. And when they start testing your time, that's when you need to start telling you. That's when you start moving around. You need to start forgetting the things they gave to you because they try to finesse you with the law of reciprocity, whatever. And I'm telling you, bro, give it all back to them. But they're trying to slow you down. They're trying to trick you. Yeah, they sound good, but you don't really see them walking it though. You just see them talking it. You gonna put your life in their hands for that? And it's gonna hurt so hard when you pull the strings out your body, all the attachments, all the fake soul ties, whatever like that. It's gonna hurt so hard if you keep getting attached. You gotta pull them out. Telling you, bro. Pay attention. Yeah, I know. If it don't kill you, make you stronger. But why not learn? Why not go ahead and make the right move off the rip? Why play with fire? I don't know what this is for. Hey, but listen. God is proud of you, though. See, the grace you put in your life, it's not because you earned it or you did something better than somebody else. It's just because he loved you like that. Like, he just loved what he created. And that's why he don't be letting nothing mess with you. But don't mean you can do crazy stuff, but I'm just saying. Either way, you gonna be straight. So pick your head up, man. And pull all them leashes off your heart. Soul Surgeon, man. Hey, link in bio. Cash out. Donate to the channel. You got the new Instar gear. You want to get on the Instar gear. You got that. Got the phone calls. If you need somebody to cuss out, want to cuss me out, you can just call, cuss me out, whatever. You know. Or you trying to just figure out what you could do with your life, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's cold out here. But yeah, Soul Surgeon, man. Hey. See, they thought by having you down bad was gonna make you, turn or act crazy or do something. But they didn't understand, bro. You've been going through these type of things, bro. Like, it didn't faze you anymore, bro. These bad things don't faze you no more, so it's easy. So don't even let these folks get in your way or make you feel like you gotta give up. So, why give up now? If you ask me, bro. If you ask me, I think you're doing great. I think you're doing spectacular. I think you're doing amazing. You don't gotta give up, man. So just keep going. Just keep going up the hill, bro. Just keep going stupid. Just keep going retarded. Because whatever you're doing is working. It's not only changing you, it's changing the whole community. It's changing people around you. It's making them look in the mirror and say, I can't be this person no more. I see such that's got their life together and I see everything working for them. And you making them go the right way, bro. Sis, I don't know what this is for, bro, but you believing in yourself, you having confidence, you having consistency, you being the person that you being, bro, is doing something in your community. It's doing something to the people around you. Look at your environment now. Look at the choices that you're making. So don't ever feel bad about the past. Don't ever feel bad about making the right decision. Don't ever feel bad about that. They're going to always try to make you feel bad about making the right decision, but don't ever feel bad about that, bro. Be patient. That's where your patience got to kick in. You keep wanting to revert to your old ways, and you got to think about it. It's like, who's talking? Is this the old version of me talking? Or is this the new version I'm trying to turn up to? And when you pray, make sure you pray different now. You got to be praying for, the strength to endure the battles, because no matter what, he loves you, so he's trying to prune things out of you that's messed up, that's bad. That you can't take no more. And the problem is, the pain is that there's the pruning, the shedding, the stripping away, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it hurt. Because the part of you, the thick-skinned part of you that you had to use to survive, you can't use it no more. That thick skin scares away the new opportunities that you have now. So you might have to cut the dreads off. You might have to get rid of the grill. You might have to pull your pants up. You might have to, brush the teeth more. You might have to get better hair because you might have to shave your beard. You might have to, females, you know what you got to do. You might have to switch out wig. You might have to change it. I ain't finna go, but you know how you need to do. You have to upgrade your class, upgrade your frequency, upgrade your size, upgrade your whole everything about you, because you're trying to fit spiritual clothes that don't fit anymore. You're not the same person anymore. So it's impossible for you to commit the same habits and do the same habits. It's impossible for it to work out for you that way, because you've been upgraded. So welcome. Hey man, y'all like, share, subscribe to the video. Clothes on deck. Go to the link in the bio. If you want something custom, go to the link in the bio. I got all the clothes that you need, bro. Turn up. I don't know who needs to hear this, but for this Valentine's Day, I need you to fall in love with yourself again. You need to fall in love with yourself. Yeah, I said it. Fall in love with yourself again. You used to be in love with yourself. You used to love yourself. You used to show yourself so much love. You used to be there for yourself. Take care of yourself. Get yourself fresh. Have yourself looking so clean. You ain't been doing that, man. So for Valentine's Day, man, before you love somebody else who, they're kind of shaky, make sure you love yourself first, man. Because ain't nobody gonna love you like you love yourself. Except for your mama. Go crazy, man. Soul searching, man. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, this game you playing is so rigged, bro. It's rigged in the mud, bro. Stupid rigged. It's like it knows every move you make. It knows your next move. It knows when to throw in the distraction, when to leave you alone, when to follow you. And the thing about it, bro, when you making the most impact and you're feeling, you will feel the resistance, you will feel the growth, stretch in your heart. Like you can feel it inside. And it's like, if you're just now starting to stay focused in the, long periods of deep work, deep focus, you will get like a urge to get up all the time or to move around. And bro, I promise you, all you're doing is just developing the capacity to handle more responsibility. That's all, bro. So actually, this is a blessing, not a curse. And the fact that you keep doing it and not giving up, bro, sis, you should be so proud of yourself. But there's only one thing that can stop you. There's only one thing. And that's if you let people, places, and things get in your way. If you got the money, don't be exploring new things to spend it on. Stay disciplined. Keep doing what you've been doing, bro, sis. Because the minute you start to do all these trick shots and through the legs and behind the back passes, bro, you just might turn the ball over. I ain't gonna say you're gonna turn the ball over now. Do your thing now. Do your thing now. But hey, if you turn the ball over, just make sure you get it back on defense, bro. Defense, your consistency. So it ain't over for you. So you might have got your shot blocked. You might have got turned the ball over real quick. That's why your heart feel a little, a little funky. It feel a little heavy, like, so if your heart feel a little heavy right now, bro, you turned the ball over, you made a mistake. You slipped on your discipline. You slipped on your principles. You let somebody play with your boundaries. You can't let no one play the guitar with your boundaries and your emotions. You can't let them play with it, bro. You gotta control the strings. You gotta control the notes. You gotta control it. So don't be out here, playing sloppy. Make sure you keep control of that ball, man. Make sure you run it up the hole every single time, every single day. And make sure you be patient too. And have grace in yourself. Because, you all you got. It ain't really no second chances. It's second chances, but, that's for God to give you. But the fact that you brave and you keep going, it just might give you a second chance. It just might give you grace. Like he been giving you, bro. But don't take it for granted. If you do, just go extra stupid hard. So if you fell down, you made a mistake, be honest. Say, I made a mistake. Lord, I apologize. Please fix me. Help me. I Keep falling for it. Whatever you falling for. I don't know what this is for. What it might be. Now, the reply to it might be something dramatic. It might be drastic. You know, access might get cut off. You put in a situation where you're forced to be, you know, by yourself. I don't know. But I know you got a mission though. And that mission has to get done. That mission has to get accomplished. And that's why your spirit feel like this. That's why your soul feel like this. That's why your spirit feel heavy when you make some mistakes. Because your spirit don't recognize words. Your spirit don't like words. Your spirit don't talk. Your spirit sees patterns. Your spirit sees signs. Your spirit recognizes patterns and loops and signs. Colors, everything, it be recognizing these things. So that part of you that be ignoring the red flags, be ignoring all that flags in these folks in these situations, bro. Your spirit be feeling it, bro, and it's into your gut, bro. Man, that's why you got butterflies all in your belly. It ain't because you drink a whole bunch of coffee. No, your spirit be letting you know, bro, these folks not it, bro. These folks are not right. I don't care if Shawty and them speaking the same word. I don't care if her daddy is the pastor, whatever. His daddy the pastor, whatever, bro. Like, if he the pastor, it don't even matter. The spirit be telling you, bro. It be telling you, bro, don't be going for it, man. Don't be going for it, man. And you like, dang, why God put me in a situation where I got, cause you gotta have your discernment. You're a queen in the making. You're a king in the making. You gotta keep getting these fraudulent blessings. So you can keep learning your lesson. Because he needs you to be a master. So you're going to keep repeating the loop again after again. And you're going to keep getting, yeah. Your heart going to feel it. You got to recognize these patterns and you got to change them. You put it like this, bro. You're in control of your timeline. You're in control of it. God giving you the gift of choice. That's the seat of your destiny. You can pick any seat of your destiny. He gives you the choices to do it. You should already know when you try to shoot the shot, when you close to the hole, if you don't pump fake, they gonna block you, bro. You gotta do a pump fake first, bro. The goal look like it's easy, it's right there. You feel like you a dunker, but them folks are all around you. You gotta do a pump fake and then go up and dunk, bro. Sis. Come on now. You think it's really gonna be that sweet? You think it's really gonna be that sweet? Really? And you a high-ranking angelic being, whoever you are. I don't know what you is, but you chose and you get saved and you won't be getting touched. I'm proud of you though, bro, because you are brave, sis. You are brave. I know sometimes you feel lonely and you might feel like you in a cave. So then you get out the cave and you take risks. Ego get involved and you get too happy. But remember, you fall down, bro, you gotta get back up and play defense, man. You know? The snake be hiding in the cut. But when you throw the bait out there, and the bait is sun shining, bro. You throw the bait out there. You sit back, you watch, and you see a snake rise up. And you like, where he came from? He been there the whole time. She been there the whole time. But when you threw the bait out there, that's when they reveal themselves. Be crazy, bro. You would throw the bait out there. You will see him, and you like, dang, that's a big old snake, boy. God, dang. And you was just finna go play in that garden. Now, I'm sorry, but if you want to survive at high levels, this is what you have to do. This is what is this is what's required of you, son. This is what's required of you now, ma'am. Bro, these people can feel it, bro. The consciousness have lifted. These snow days, bro, it's cleansing the conscious, the frequency of everybody, bro. People is on point. You know why? Because the AI is too lit now, bro. The God is giving people extra discernment, bro. These evil spirits got discernments too. So you got to be extra turned these days and be extra focused, be extra paying attention. Not caught up in these, spiral loops that go out of control that they're creating right now to get you in the web, bro. I ain't trying to go in the deep end, bro. But this is why you got to get extra tested. Because sooner or later, bro, they're going to have a web so big, it's going to catch everybody, bro. And you might have to be the person that, get up at that thing. Hey, man, I ain't trying to go off topic, man. Y'all go crazy, man. You feeling what I'm saying? Put a heart in the comment section or something, man. Soul search, man. Go crazy. You brave, man. Hey, man. Proud of you. Don't ever give up. Go crazy.